Dears, no matter how much knowledge do you have, until you don't apply it, it is useless. Though those people who has already succeed in their life, they always ready and crazy to rise again after falling down. If you want to achieve something in your life, you try to share your knowledge, you try to discuss with someone, needless to depend a Simit knowledge note. You try to spread your knowledge and try to learn something from the others. Everyone has a unique talent. By the sharing, we come to know about how can we develop our knowledge. So nowadays, first before the connecting, warmly very good evening to everyone, guys. I'm searching again because as much as possible I get a time. I never miss the type of the opportunity, this type of the chance. At least 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, as much as possible according the time. I try to record, I try to express my feeling. How can I improvement of my skill? I don't depend on the others. Ki nobody takes interest to discuss with me. Doesn't matter. I keep on taking my anger by the speaking. If anybody would like to listen me, I need this type of the person who can listen me perfectly. Today, I would like to know about the what is the importance of the word. What is the power of the word? Before a tongue has no any type of the bones, but it is the enough for hurt someone by the word. So use our word wisely before the speaking. As like what is the importance of the word in everyone's life? As like by the word to word, we make the sentences, and after that by the sentences when we connect to each other we make the paragraph, and by the paragraph when we spread, when we make the huge paragraph, so we can call the history. So as like when we learn a word, after that we come to know about how can we learn from this word, how did we know about the what is the exactly name of this word. Because when we understand a correct word about anything, yeah, anyway, so we be a confident and perfectly कि we are speaking, we are using this word wisely or not. So word has much power. When we can hurt of someone, and we can win the heart of someone only for by the word. Word has much power. When we pray in front of the God, pray to God only for we think and we speak out a name of the during the praying, name of the God only for word. On that word, our all or the soul, our all or the mind has only be peace, and we totally emerge in a God's as like a devotee. We try to play a role of as like a God. And if we want to hurt of the someone, we can call a word. We can abuse. It is the power of the word. So as much as possible, don't try to hurt of the someone by the word. Before the speaking, we should think several of the time कि whatever I am using, is it cover, is it okay or not for him, या her, या them. It is not our, it should not be your intention कि you want to hurt of the others by the wording. Not. And when we came across number of the words through the bookage, through the social media, yeah, anyway, so we understand how can we call the word by word in a same word, and different of the words we can call. So it is my only for effort, and I keep on efforting, and sooner or later my effort, I understand, I totally believe on my effort ki my effort will pay off. So that's why I never give up, and I understand from my deeply heart. So in this hope, I would like to say keep on watching this video, because I don't want to waste the time, and I understand it is my deeply interesting from my heart and mind कि as much as possible I try level my best to explain my thought, my feeling, my word, and how can I improvement, how can I build up my confidence. It is my perspective, so that's why I am having to make this video. I am having to shoot this type of the videos only for making making my confidence, increasing my confidence, and build up my knowledge. But sometimes I'm not able to use some of the other words, as like I was willing to discuss with someone. That time I was sitting on the chair outside of my house, in front of my house, and I was taking enjoy by the watching some of the activities game. The game was played by the children, because almost the children has already gathered at the ground that time. So as much as possible we feel, how can we express our feeling on our word. It is very important. It's very important, better than the degree. It doesn't matter for me, but how can we express, how can we improvement, how can we understanding of the others problems, happiness, whenever we go through any type of the problem. So that time we have to be patient. By with the patience we can figure out a great solution. Otherwise we should not lose our temper in every single matter. What is the reason, what is the use of improvement of our skill? We don't try to ask on ourselves what is the reason to survive our life, be happily. We don't know. Without any knowing, without any asking, what is the reason to behind to improvement, behind to do this? No, we have already just follow the others and we keep starting this type of the no. First we try to, as like I am improving this skill only for I am fond of speaking English, I am taking interest, I am utilizing the time at the moment only for it is my thinking ki how can I how can I create the environment only for my children at my house, because nowadays English plays a major role into the entire world. In all or the subject has already converted into the Hindi to English. So it would be better for my children if I will make them understand some of the sentences, some of the guidelines. How can you overcome your hesitation? How can you build up your confidence? Only for needless to afraid of the speaking English. Needless to, doesn't matter if you have no environment. We try to create. We want to be a inspiration of the others. People will give an example for you of you. You can watch, you can observe of that person, how can they improvement, how can he improvement of your skill without any environment. So environment also plays a role, but first you try to, as like surround me, there is no any type of the environment of the speaking English, but I have already created the environment internally in my mind. Needless to depend of the others, I don't depend. Be dependable, not depend of the other. Be dependent or dependable on yourself, so you can achieve, you can do something. So keep on watching this video till then. Thank you guys.